Insurance administration and dental billing recommendations, as well as interpretations of the CDT codes, represent the opinions of our experts. For the latest CDT codes and official interpretations, contact the American Dental Association or visit ada.org. You are responsible for your own use of the CDT codes, insurance administration, and dental billing. Tune in now for timely information regarding dental billing. Welcome to the Dental Billing Academy's What's the 411 podcast. I'm your host, and today I'll be dishing out the latest 411 on the world of explanation of benefits, or EOBs. Did you know that according to the 2011 National Health Insurer Report Card, an average of 19.3% of EOBs have errors? That's roughly 193 EOBs out of 1,000 that are found with errors. And how do you think that that's affecting your dental practice's bottom line? Yikes. Well, I'm so glad that you tuned in with us today because I'm here to help demystify this complex document with the basics so you can minimize errors and maximize claim reimbursement. So let's get started. So before we take a deep dive into reviewing an explanation of benefits summary, let's start with the basics. What is an EOB, or an explanation of benefits summary? An EOB is a document sent by insurance payers to outline dates and services provided for patients and or their dependents. It contains details regarding costs of services and provides the necessary information to calculate patients' responsibility and make adjustments. Now, the purpose of an EOB is to provide transparency and clarity about the services received, the costs associated, and how the insurance coverage was used. It acts like a communication bridge between the dental practice, insurance payer, and patient. And some key components of an EOB include the provider's information, patient's information, service details, payment information, and any adjustments or notes. But don't worry, if you see those unfamiliar terms or abbreviations in your EOB summary, we'll get to those in just a moment. Now that we understand the basics, let's move on to decoding the service information in your EOB summary. Now, when you look at an EOB, you will notice procedure codes such as CDT codes, and these codes help to identify specific services and or procedures performed during a patient's visit. It's important to understand the submitted amount and the allowed amount. The submitted amount is the total practice fee submitted to the payer for services provided. Make sure to submit the full practice fee on the claim form, less any discounts given, of course. And the allowed amount is the maximum amount that the insurance company will cover based on a patient's plan coverage. The EOB may also contain adjustments, information, discounts, or contractual obligations. These adjustments reflect the contracted rates established between the insurance payer and provider. Typically, towards the bottom of an EOB is the notes/remarks section, which lists comments that provide an explanation for the adjudication and payment. These are numbers and or letters that are listed for each line item. Be sure to check on the back of the letter for any additional comments. Most times these explanations contain confusing language or provide limited information, so don't hesitate to contact the insurance payer if you need further clarification on an EOB. Understanding these adjustments will guide you when posting payments and or adjustments on the patient's ledger. Now, let's navigate the patient information section of your EOB summary. Now here, you'll find information on co-payments, deductibles, and co-insurances. It's important to review the payment breakdown mentioned in your EOB. Now this breakdown shows the total amount paid by the insurance payer, patient's responsibility, and or any rejected claims or line items. By understanding these details, you're effectively able to reconcile the patient's ledger. Now, if there are any outstanding amounts mentioned in your EOB, it's essential to address them promptly. Understanding any balance due will prevent any surprises down the road and allow time to take steps to resolving anything outstanding. You know, mistakes or discrepancies can occur in an EOB summary, so it's crucial to know how to spot them. Keep an eye out for billing errors, incorrect codes, or overcharges that might appear on the EOB. If you believe there's an error, take action by contacting your insurance payer for resolution on the matter. Speak with someone who can help you understand the discrepancies and guide you through the process. Okay, so now that we have covered the basics of reading an EOB summary, let's explore some tips for maximizing claim reimbursement. Understanding coverage limitations, pre-authorization requirements, and network status can save you from unexpected claim denials. Did you know that insurance verification is the #1 missed dental billing process in dental practices nationwide? Make sure that you have a protocol in place for insurance verification or outsource this task so you can have peace of mind and use that time to create meaningful impact within your dental practice. Now, regarding minimizing claim denials, taking a second glance is a must. Verify procedure codes before submitting any claim. Make sure that you provide the proper supporting documents needed for certain procedures as well, such as attaching any x-rays and or narrative explanations. Submitting clean claims helps with timely claim reimbursement. If you do not receive an EOB summary with the payer's reimbursement, then most likely you can obtain your copy of the EOB via the payer's provider portal or website. There are various ways insurance payers reimburse for payment, and there are some common types such as standard checks, e-checks, EFTs, and VCCs. Make sure that you verify the insurance payer's preferred method of payment. Well, that's the 411 for this episode on how to read an explanation of benefits summary. We hope that this episode provided you with valuable insights into unraveling the mystery of EOBs. Remember, taking an active role in understanding EOBs is essential for a healthy revenue cycle. Thanks again for tuning in today. If you have any feedback, questions, or want to suggest any future topics, please reach out to us. Hey, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Until next time. This podcast is brought to you by eAssist Dental Solutions. To learn more about outsourcing your dental billing, visit www.dentalbilling.com. If you're interested in dental billing work, please visit www.dentalbillingjobs.com.